The new series of the Yorkshire Vet has returned to Channel 5 and fans were delighted to see veterinarians Julian Norton and Peter Wright back on their screens. The duo, who have been a staple on the show since it began in 2015, are used to having the cameras following them around as they carry out their day-to-day jobs. However, in the latest series, viewers were introduced to three new faces, who were not familiar with being under the limelight. Veterinarians Shona Searson, David Melini and Matthew Smith are all relatively new faces to the program, and while they have appeared briefly in the previous series, the trio have been featuring more in the current episodes. In an exclusive interview with Express.co.uk, the TV stars opened up about what it is like to film for the Channel 5 series. They went on to admit they were nervous about making their debut on the program. When David first appeared on the Channel 5 series, he said at the time he didn't even know they were filming. He recalled going to Cannon Hall Farm to help with the calving of the lambs. "I went on a visit to Cannon Hall Farm, which is a big open farm, and I didn't know they were filming," he admitted. "I was just called into the vets and there was a calving going on, and they called me in for the calving. And then they said, 'By the way, can we film it?' And I was like, 'Okay, let's see what happens.' And anyway, it went quite well and that's where it started." David went on to explain that despite the cameras being around, his first priority will always be the animals. He added, "The first priority is the animals and that hasn't changed. It didn't stress me out too much, the filming, as I would always put the animal first and the filming is happening in the background really." Elsewhere, Matthew admitted he struggles to watch himself back on the show. "I certainly watched it through the last year or two when I was at university, and we watched it in the student house," the vet explained. "We watch it now, but that is a stranger thing because the filming sort of happens and you don't really think about it and then suddenly, it comes out. There are times where you cringe as you get used to it." Speaking about getting used to having cameras following him around, Matt continued, "I think definitely to start with there was pressure, you know. But then you get used to having the cameras around. It's nice to have an extra pair of hands on the farm and there have been times where they've had to put their camera down and get stuck in." In a recent episode of the Yorkshire Vet, Matt made show history when he saved a sheep's life. The vet was forced to use a revolutionary procedure to fit a prosthetic limb on a sheep called Star, making it one of the first in the UK. The Yorkshire Vet airs on Tuesday at 8 p.m. on Channel 5.